There will be a short demonstration video I'll be presenting over here for Salesforce and SAP Business One using APPSeCONNECT. So we have a Salesforce ready-made account which is connected with demo database company of SAP using APPSeCONNECT. As APPSeCONNECT is a hybrid integration platform, it's an integration platform as a service. So it's a generic platform. We can connect various applications based on the customer requirement. The application which are there, we can connect or integrate. Apart from those applications, if someone comes with a new requirement, new application, we can build up those new apps and then we can integrate based on those requirements. Now we have got two major components of APPSeCONNECT. One is cloud portal, through which customer can recognize their business logic. They can graphically represent the structure of the data using our new feature workflow, and they can do some mappings, attribute mappings and value of a certain fields like value mappings. Now the another component is APPSeCONNECT agent, which is an integration engine through which the entire data synchronization part triggers. Now coming back to the synchronization features, or you can see the integration points, so definitely there are a couple of sync features we have developed for Salesforce and SAP Business One. So the first process which I'm going to showcase is account sync. So I am going to create a new account from Salesforce and then I'm going to synchronize the entire account information from Salesforce to B1. So here I'm going to provide the mandatory information like the account name, now the customer number, or you can select the type, and apart from that the entire information, contact information and billing shipping details. So here I'm going to provide the entire details, the email ID and everything. The billing shipping address has been added and I quickly save this account. So generally, if you talk about the CRM and ERP perspective, then when a lead came and then after a regular discussion with the lead, when customer thinks that the lead is now going to be a customer, probable customer, then we convert the lead into account and contact. So from that perspective, I have already created that account. Now here you can assign multiple contact person with that account or only one single contact person. So for just this demo purpose, I'm going to assign one contact person over here. I'm going to provide the contact person name, the entire details like title, department if I want to provide over here, and I'll copy the billing address to shipping address. Now here if you want to provide the name, email ID of this particular contact person, you can definitely provide that. So I have this contact person created from my Salesforce account and I quickly save this entire details from Salesforce. Now coming back to the ERP server where we have installed this APPSeCONNECT agent, our integration engine, and after login into this APPSeCONNECT agent by providing certain credentials, the username and password, you can see this 4 different individual tabs listed on the top of this integration page. And among those 4 individual tabs, we have got the sync panel through which we can synchronize. We can see the way to push the data. One is from CRM to ERP, Salesforce to B1, and another is from B1 to Salesforce. Now from Salesforce to B1, we have got various processes. So business partner admins, whenever someone is going to create the account and then associate the account and contact person from Salesforce, we are going to use this particular integration point so that we can see that through that integration point the customer is present or not. And we support 2 individual triggers, manual and automatic trigger. So the name itself suggests what is the role or function of these 2 individual triggers. Manual trigger means manually you can synchronize your data, and automatic trigger means automatically there is an interval time period. Let's say the fastest is 1 minute, and based on that interval time period automatically the data will get exchanged. Now if I open business partner master data, and here if I provide the account name, you can find out the entire details have been synced. For this account, the details which I provided, for the contact person John Spielberg, the details which I mentioned and the address of that particular account has been mentioned over this business partner master data. Now this account and contact is a bidirectional sync. Generally from CRM to ERP, the entire information exchanged. So I have shown you in the demo from CRM to ERP, but since it's a bidirectional sync, if you have some existing accounts and contacts maintained on your business partner master data, we can synchronize those details from ERP to CRM. Now moving back into the next integration point, which is item. So I'm going to create a new item from ERP from using item master data. I'm going to mention the item code, and then I'm going to mention the name of the item. Price list we have assigned, like against each and every price list based on the mapping, the entire amount of that particular price list will get showcased. Now watch, I provide the remarks which has been mapped with the description of CRM. So here I'm going to use the standard price list as price list 1, and I'm going to add this particular item. Now from SAP to Salesforce, we have got this particular integration point name known as simple product add. So here I'm going to search with that product sync. So I'm going to mention the name of this item, and you can find out this is the name of that particular integration point. So I'm just quickly going into the Salesforce product section once this is done. So I will see that the entire details have been reflected over Salesforce product section or not. So once it has been done, I am going to showcase you the next process, which is price book sync. And before that, I just quickly sync this particular integration point. You can find out that this is the product which I created on item master data, along with all the information I mentioned that has been reflected. It's the standard price. You can find out the price list 1 has been mapped with the standard price in Salesforce. Now coming back to this price books, yes, definitely price books are the agreed price to sell an item for an individual customer. Now for this price books, whatever price books you have assigned in Salesforce, based on that we can map that particular price books using value mapping in between Salesforce and B1. So if for price book 2 which you have assigned in Salesforce, if I open that item and if I change that from price list 1 to 2 with a new price, let's say $200, and I'll update it from my ERP item master data, so I have got this touch point, or you can say the integration point product update to Salesforce. Each and every time if you update or modify something with regards to the name, with regards to the description, or with regards to the price books, the entire information will get reflected just based on that single integration point. So it has been done. Let me quickly refresh the page, and you can find out that the new item price based on the new item price book, which is price list 2, $200, has been reflected successfully over here. Now the next process which I'm going to showcase is quotation. So to create sales quotation, first of all I'm going to create a new opportunity. So yeah, definitely we can sync opportunities individually, but for now, for this demo, I am going to create a new quotation along with the opportunity. So here I'm going to select the details of creating a new opportunity, the closing date, the stages, and if you want to provide this entire information, you can definitely provide that amount, probability, and everything, and quickly save this particular opportunity from Salesforce. Now I'm going to create the quotation. So definitely for quotation, I'm going to mention the quotation name, and the rest of the other things like the expiration date. And once this has been done, I'll quickly save it, and then the line items option will get open. And from quote line items, I'm going to choose the line item based on the standard price book. And so I'll search based on the product name which I remember. And here is the item. I'll quickly select this particular item, and then I give the certain quantity and the certain discount, and the quotation has been created from Salesforce. So once this quotation has been created from Salesforce, in this particular sync panel from Salesforce to B1, you can find out Salesforce quotation. I'll quickly click on this individual quotation, and then based on that I will see the quotation has been reflected over or not. So I'll open sales quotation, and once this has been done, I'll quickly see. Now once from CRM the quotation has been created, we can convert this sales quotation into sales order and sales invoice. So this has been done. At first let me check the quotation has been reflected or not. So here it is, along with the customer and the line item details. Anything extra field someone wants to map in between Salesforce and B1, we can do that. Now to convert this quotation, we generally maintain it like after creating Salesforce quotation in ERP, SAP Business One, we quickly convert it into the sales order. And after maintaining all the details, I quickly just provide the delivery date over here, and quickly add this order from my SAP Business One. So the order has been added. Now individually, as by default in Salesforce there is no order section, but we have added as a custom module for sales order and sales line item order. So for that we have created two individual modules, and so the name of the module is sales order and sales order item. So I'm quickly opening that. So here is the name of the order. I'll quickly click on this particular integration point, order add, and once this has been done, we have got this integration point which can add the items along with that order. Now if we go back to Salesforce, as a custom module we have created two individual modules. One is SAP order and one is SAP order item. So first of all, I'm quickly opening this SAP order, where you can find out the entire details. The SAP order item, this has been linked with this particular SAP order. So when the order has been opened, the ordered entire details along with the line items has been showcaseable under this particular individual custom module. Now if you want to convert this order into invoice, first of all I'm going to add the stock. So I'm quickly going into the inventory transactions. I'll open goods received and I'll add a new stock for this. So I'll choose the customer, I'll choose the item. This is the item, and let me quickly just mention the quantity for this particular item, and the quantity has been added. Now if I want to convert that particular order into invoice, so I'm quickly opening that order. This is the order, and here I'm going to convert this order into AR invoice. The required details I'm going to choose from this particular point. Everything has been added, and quickly add this invoice from SAP side. Now we have got the similar integration point just like order. This is also a custom module, as Salesforce by default doesn't provide the order option. That's why using our custom module we have created this two individual integration point. So I'm quickly opening that part from Salesforce, where you can find out the invoice and invoice item, this two individual tab. Now this invoice item add, when this particular process has been done, I'm quickly going into this invoice section, and here you can find out the invoice detail and invoice item. This has been linked up along with that particular custom module. So this is the entire cycle of Salesforce and SAP Business One using APPSeCONNECT, starting from creating the account, associate the contact person with that account, align up a product, certain product, and then the price books along with that product. Then you can create the opportunities and quotation, and you can convert that quotation into order and that certain order into the final invoice. So this is the complete cycle through which we can develop the integration and using APPSeCONNECT. And if you have any further questions, you can definitely contact with us. Thank you.